stream. The only thing I'm changing, other than the most vanilla of vanilla maps, is increasing the richness on oil, because oil is such a hassle. But yeah. We're gonna play some game. We're gonna play some game. Tips and tricks. Is this tutorials? I didn't know there were tutorials. Furnace can smelt stone. Yeah, okay, cool. Two sides of belts? Cool. Cool. Alright, whatever. That's fine. So, the goal of the game, as you may or may not be aware, is to bootstrap yourself up from a mining pick and a furnace to firing rockets into space. How is this for a starting map? There's some iron here. Oh, wow, that's nice. Look at that highlight. That's a lot of stone. That's a ridiculous amount of stone. What would I even do with that much stone? Whew, that's really cool. Oh, that's so cool. Man, every time I play this game, it gets cooler and cooler. Toggles for the map? Fascinating. Fascinating. Is this enough iron to get started with? Yeah, sure, okay. And I have coal over here, and copper and iron. Sure, let's do it. So first things first, let's start digging out some coal. Oh god, that's gonna take forever. Do I not have a mining pick? I need to craft a pick. Now I have a mining pick. Way better. You can start crafting coal too. How much to craft another drill? 3 iron gear wheels, so we need iron. Actually, I should make a box for him to put the coal into. That seems like a good place to start. Have some amount of coal emptying here. Perfect. I need at least 6 iron in order to make iron plates. I need that coal. Hello? There we go. Hotkeys. Remembering hotkeys. Control right click. You can have... Oh, I have iron plate. I can just make gears. Why can't I make this? I need a stone furnace. Well, I can do that too. How much stone do I need for a furnace? 5 stone? I think 5 stone. Can I make one yet? I need wheels. What's preventing me from making wheels? Ah, I do need more plates. Okay, cool. That's what I thought. How many more plates? 2 more plates? 2 more plates. I need another furnace. I need another furnace? No, I can just make a furnace. And then I need plates! Ah! That is enough plates. Finally. Alright. Now we have coal. Good. Please continue making coal. And then I need another drill to start making plates here. So let's continue mining 1,000,000 iron. How much iron do I actually need for this? Some. A whole lot, I suspect. 6. And then another 6 for wheels, so 12. 12, I think. 12 and 5 stone. Five stone. Alright, just start making things. And then I'm going to need to make a furnace, so I might as well start making that. And then as soon as this gives me one more plate, I can make a drill. And then the drill can feed the furnace. And we'll start with putting some wood in there because I have wood. And then we can collect coal from these guys. So much coal. Delicious. There you go. Now you're fed. Alright. We have some resource production. So now we need, like, I don't know, 2 more burner drills. Some number of more burner drills, presumably. And like 1,000,000 more furnaces, forever furnaces. So I guess we'll start doing this. And then set up a box for stone. Furnaces are good. And as soon as this is at 18, 2 more. I can make another drill, which can just start mining stone for me. And of course I need more coal. I know how to obtain more coal. I have coal generators. I'm gonna need more of those. Here, you do that. So now I have stone being made. Also, show me what's being made, please, ladies and gentlemen. I can make another drill already. So a drill requires 9 plates, which is 18 ore. Ah, that was the math. That was where I did the math wrong. One more of these. I need stone. Now I have stone. One more drill. And now I can have enough coal. How you guys doing for coal? Why are they in different places here? I guess because it's input versus output? It's both fuel. I don't... Alright, whatever. Sure. Progress is being made there. Progress is being made there. Let's make another drill and another furnace. So we have drill here, furnace here, and then we get coal for both of them. Should put the coal here, because I'm going to need that. Huh, that's all of the coal. That's not okay. And then we need to do the same over here for copper. We're definitely going to need some copper. Not like a whole ton of copper, but some copper would be nice. Can make another furnace. I can make another drill, and then another furnace. And I need to pick up more coal. Always needing more coal. Always need more everything. Then I can set you guys up over here, making me some copper. No. Like, it'll still work, but I can't have it off-center. That's just not okay. Cool. So now I have copper. Alright. Step 1 complete. Automatic generation of iron plates and copper plates. That'll probably need some scaling in the near future, but it's a start, you know? We're making progress. Next step, labs. Labs require 1,000,000 things. 15 copper, 36 iron. And we also need to start making some red science, which is 2 iron and 1 copper. So with 10 packs, because we really just need to make automation. We need to be able to make things that can make things for us. Because making things ourselves is for patsies. So I need 10 of these. Prefer iron over China, he says. Who is this guy? You do your best with what you have, alright? It's not about having the finest materials. It's about succeeding at the task at hand. Still need more copper. Give me the plates. All of the plates. I need 3 more plates. Hook me up, bro. Oh, we can't even do this. I need power first. What am I thinking? Alright, so the next step is actually just more iron. Hang on. Doing things out of order. As if this is going to work out. Stop. Make these things first. Completely backwards. What am I even doing? Hello. Thank you. Okay. Boiler. Oh, they look different now. Cool. So where is my water? Up here. And the coal's over here, so that's actually not bad. There's even coal down here next to other water. So we can set up power here and be fine. So, Cryptomancer, if you haven't played this game, I think you would enjoy it. Everything in this game is civ building. Well, I mean, there's survival too, but for the most part it's civ building. To a degree. The basic idea is you start off with a pickaxe and a mining drill and a furnace, and the goal of the game is to launch rockets into space. And each step of the way is just creating, learning new technologies, and using the tools that you create to create better tools, to learn better technologies, and scale up and scale up and scale up. And the entire game is one big logistics puzzle. So you're trying to figure out how to get, how to get enough energy for things, and then how to get enough materials for things, and get all of the things in the right places, in the right proportions, and yeah, it's just about creating a lot of things in the right proportions to other things that you're creating, and setting up a big giant factory to make all the things you want to make. So, the first step, though, is definitely going to be power. I see you have ideas as to how to play this game. Understandable. So at its most basic, with 1 boiler, and 1 steam engine, and 1 electrical pole, oh, and a pump. Where are my pumps? And an offshore pump, we can make power. So for example, water, boiler to heat the water. Oh, this looks different. How does this work? Water comes in, steam comes out. How does this work? Okay, steam comes in, yeah. Okay, this is a little different than I was expecting. Oh no, how does this change things? I don't know the math anymore. I'm completely lost. How do the relationships work? Oh no, how many boilers do I need? Efficiency 50%, energy consumption 3.6 milliwatts, fluid consumption 30 per second. Is it still the same numbers? I don't understand. Alright, let's try 1 and 1 and see what happens. Let's make some pipes, too. Boilers to 20 turbines. Oh, yeah, that math has changed significantly. Okay. How am I, a not exactly first-time player, but person familiar with Factorio, expected to figure out that ratio? Oh, I still need to get coal into this to actually start heating things up. Here, have 1 coal. Or a lot of coal, sure. You know what, just have all the coal, that's fine. Steam, check this out. So temperature, maximum temperature 165. And as I add more steam engines, this is wrong, I need to position this in a completely different place. If it's 10 boilers to 20 turbines, then it is also 1 boiler to 2 turbines. How much water am I getting out of here? 1,200 per second. And this consumes 30 per second. So a given pump, 120 over 3, so 40? A given pump can support 40 steam engines? Well, it's possible. Those are some numbers. Alright, so how am I going to do this? I'm going to do this way. And then we need this, which is totally doable. And then this needs something feeding it, which would be an inserter of some kind. And the inserter then needs to have coal brought to it. So at its most basic, we can do something like this. Too short. I made a couple of pipes too many. What a disaster. Alright, give me some plates. Keep producing. You give me some plates. Oh, you're out of everything. Well, fortunately I have enough coal for days. Give me the iron, no, the copper, whatever that is. Whatever it is you're holding, give it to me. I no longer care. You need to be refilled. Oh, nope, I just ate all your coal. Here, have coal back. Pick you up. Point you in this direction. Give you some coal still. Put that box back down. Did I use up the box? I gotta make another box. Amazing. I mean, obviously I'm going to need electric miners eventually. However, can I even make electric miners at the start? Oh, I can. Okay, cool. But we need this first. Cool. So, at a most basic level, this thing works. It still needs... Like, this thing is still coal-powered, which is awful. Oh, there are bad guys, Cryptomancer. Don't worry. We can't see any quite yet. It actually gives you a lot of time before forcing you to interact with the natives. But at that point, things are going to get real bad. Maybe not super bad, but, like, not good. Alright, so let's set up some more poles. And at least one electric miner. Just to make sure this is self-sufficient, so I don't have to go manually adding coal to these things. And once I get that set up, we will be in a pretty good place. I can go like here. And now that's powered, so that's great. You guys can keep doing this thing, though. So now that's powered, and I can even set up that lab that I tried to make earlier. Cool. Everything default except for super rich oil, because that is a thing I care about and has annoyed me in past playthroughs. So once I have a lab, I can start researching automation. This is absolutely the thing I want to research. And I have these power poles already set up, so this is a great place for me to just dump a lab. And then, ladies and gentlemen, things will truly get off the ground. So how's this working? Performance. Fluid consumption 2 out of 30. Pumping speed 1200. Coal liquefaction? What the heck is this? What kind of shenanigans is that? It's definitely the first time hearing about that. That sounds fantastic. I don't know what that is, but I'm thrilled. Alright, so really, how am I supposed to be able to figure out the math on this? Is it just because, like, I'm just supposed to know that it's 1 boiler to 2 steam engines? It consumes some amount of steam. This generates some amount of steam. How much steam does this generate? Wait until I get to... Yeah, right? I'm really excited to get to uranium refining. I'm no clue at all how that works. How any of that works. I mean, if this makes 200 steam over a period of time, and this consumes 30 steam over the same period of time, then 180? So I can power 6 steam engines off a single boiler? That doesn't seem right. That seems like some off-the-wall bonkers numbers. This goes in the thing. Get in there. Please continue my research. What? How many different things are there? Oh my god. Oh my god. Ooh, okay. This is fascinating. There's a lot going on here. Okay, what do we do next? Next, we need logistics of some kind? There's a logistics thing that I can research? Is that already researched? What does this get me? It gets me underground belts and blue inserters and splitters. Fantastic. I'm pretty sure I want that. Electronics gets me a filter inserter. Tool belt gets me more space to hold things, which will matter eventually. Turrets is going to matter at some point. Let's go with logistics for now. But first, we need to make a thing that will make things. Assembling machine, go! So imagine, for 1 second, that I have an assembling machine here. This is like a garbage way to do it, but I could just have the assembling machine directly pump things into the lab. So if this wanted to make red science straight into the lab, this needs what? Gear and copper. So at some point, I'm going to need to make copper all the way over here. But for right now, I can just put a box down with a bunch of gear and a bunch of copper, and that'll be okay. So let's get some inserters going. Have a box. Have an inserter. Have some copper. Have... You know what? Give me the copper back. I'm not gonna make gears. Making gears by hand. What am I, some kind of savage? I'm gonna make a machine that will make gears for me. Clearly the correct way to deal with things. This can actually go here, maybe? How do I need to set this up slightly differently if I want that to work. So I could do like this, and then a box, and then this here, and then another inserter. And then I can insert the... Hello. One more inserter. Oh, the UI... Is the UI cut off? Oh my god, the UI is terrible. What is going on here? I'm sorry, this is... Whoa, settings. Okay, hang on a second. Hang on 1 second. I can't believe this happened. This is awful. So there's a whole lot more game that you should be able to see. We're doing it live, kids. Alright, yeah, perfect. Control F. But the resolution is wrong. So, I mean, yes, but... Also, I'm still on, like, OBS Classic. At some point I should move to OBS Studio, and that would probably make things a lot easier for me. But that has not happened yet. Alright, so now, now that you can actually see everything I'm seeing, should make things a little bit better. Alright, so this is making gears. So now, this just needs both iron and copper, and it can make all the things, and start researching things for me. Yeah? You ready? Is that, you're making the thing? You're gonna research the thing? Great. Good job, people. How are we doing here? This doesn't matter. That's fair. Yeah, and it's something that's been as, like, I know it's a thing I should do, and will do at some point. I just need to actually do it, which is story of my life, really. I don't need to be carrying all this stone. I really don't. Oh god, what'd I do? I can carry this much stone. That sounds perfect. Keep you guys all powered. Keep copper powered. And then the next step is to set up a thing making belts. Because, oh boy, are we going to need some belts. Having light would be nice, too. Maybe we make lights. How do we make lights? I think I need to research a thing that makes lights. Alright, well, that can be after logistics. What do we need to make belts? Plates and wheels! Perfect! So we can do all of that right over here. Need more copper. Did I not just pick up... Did I not pick up the copper from this thing? This thing that is making me copper? No, it's all here. Foolish. Yeah, I'm gonna need to start making stone furnaces too. That's a really good point. Why do you have... Don't do that. Alright. Definitely going to need minimum one of these. 2 of these, because I'm going to need to make gears as well as making other things. So if I do something like this... Make a few more belts, come on. Don't be that guy. Actually, one more of these to just start making stone furnaces, because I'm going to need, like, a million of those. So if we do this, we now have a very basic setup for belt. 1, 2, 3 offloading, 2 pickups, 1 transference, 1 to drop a thing into a box, and then a box. Also going to need that box. So we can have this, this, and this, and then this, and this, and this, and then this offloads into a box. So this is wheels, and all of that works as soon as I get power to it. Right when I was about to start making that look okay. I guess I connect to the power over here by the coal. Perfect! Is it working? It's totally working. Check it out. Man, how good. We don't actually need these to be here. And then you get to make more things. 1 more box. 2 more of these suckers, and power. And you can start making furnaces. How many furnaces do I want? Furnaces stack to 50, I think? Furnaces stack to 10? How many furnaces stack to? On the assumption that furnaces stack to 50, I don't think I'm going to need many more furnaces than that. That seems like a lot of furnaces. And let's actually have another box to just hold plates so that plate production is not backed up. Oh no, it needs power too. Alright, well fortunately I have more poles. How are we doing on power? We're completely fine. Smelting lines are 24 furnaces. I mean, yeah, okay, on blues. Also, I think it's 17. I don't need that much copper yet, though. Like, I will need more copper, but I'm not going to make a million burner drills on it, and I'm not hauling power over there yet. I want to be able to make lights, really, is what I want to make. What do I need to make lights? Electronic circuits. Alright, time to make circuit production. God damn it. And I want to be able to make miners, which also need circuits. So yeah, circuit production is next. So how do I want to make circuits? The usual way is actually requires a lot of the back and forth about how to play Factorio. There are so many ways to play Factorio. There's like all the ways to play Factorio. I definitely appreciate a certain amount of zealousness for doing things optimally. However, there is also a question of how much time and resources it takes and what my goals are. All of them are wrong! That is correct. That is how you know that we are playing Factorio. Okay. So, if I want this, just that, making... Where are you? Electronic circuits. It needs iron plates and copper wiring. So it needs to be fed by a thing making copper wire. And then that can also feed a second one, because we make more copper wire. Copper wire comes out at at 2 every half second, so 4 per second. And this consumes 3 copper wire every half second. So I do actually need to do the 2 and 3 setup. There's no other way to make that work with the ratios. That's fine. We're going to need a million of these. We're going to need some belts. Good thing I already have belts making. Please, give to me the belts. Also, here, have some coal. Oh, time to pick up more coal. Oh, we figured out how to make lights. Next is turrets? I'm sure I'm going to need them eventually. You can keep getting power. As can the thing making copper for me over here. I am probably going to need more than this in order to successfully get this stuff powered. Alright, so this gets copper into it, this gets iron into it, and then these output circuits. So we need iron coming this way. And we need... So this is going to do this, 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 this. And then I need presumably something like this to actually account for the amount of copper I'm eating. And then 1 more of these, and then 3 of these. Because we're doing this, this, and this to get copper. Or to get iron. This, this. 2 reds. Need more reds. Need more copper. Iron. Iron and copper. They are not actually interchangeable, unfortunately. So 3 long-handed inserters in order to output... Whoa, God. That's not what I wanted. Probably military. That seems like a good thing to make. I knew I was doing this wrong. I knew I was doing this backwards. I knew I was gonna screw it up. Yes, correct. This is the other 2 to 3. The incorrect 2 to 3. Oh boy. So we need another one here and here. There we go. Thank you. It would have been a while before I figured that out. Is that right? Because this outputs... Hang on. This, in theory, outputs 4 copper cables a second. And this, in theory, eats 6 cables... I'm bad at math. 6 cables a second, yes. So I need 3 of these to 2 of these. That, then, is correct. Alright, so now... we just need to start getting copper. More copper than this, certainly. Can I get rid of this tree, please? How am I for things? Okay, so let's do, like... some miners directly into here, because eventually I'm gonna have to do... like, central smelting before things, rather than just smelting directly onto the thing. Like, this is already going to need a separate iron production from here, which means I need hecka more miners. Oh boy. How you folks doing? Slowly filling up this chest. Sure. What am I getting? Bullet damage? Turrets? Tool belt? Logistics 2? Nope, I'm sure not ready for green science. I am the least ready for green science right now. Just start researching things. By the way, how full are you? Oh, completely empty. Great. And this is empty? Oh man, we're using so much more iron than we're making. Time to create a lot more iron. Does that mean smelting? This outputs faster, right? Mining speed 0.5. Mining speed 0.35, yeah. So I actually need more stone furnaces than electric mining drills, which means it's time to decentralize! At least a little bit. I mean, if 0.35 is 1-to-1, then like 7 burner drills to 7 stone furnaces. Sorry, 10 burner drills to 10 stone furnaces is 7 mining drills to 10 stone furnaces. So that's a start. Okay, yeah. Let's do mining. What do you need? I need 4 more of these, which is 1,000,000 iron. So just, can you guys stop taking my iron, please? And I also need 1,000,000 copper. How much copper do I have? Not very many. I don't actually need 1,000,000 copper for this. I need a little bit of copper, but a lot of iron. I want 3 more of these, which is another 69 copper, or iron. Nice. And I also want to put iron into here so this thing can actually continue researching. Man, I'm so behind. Everything is a problem. Welcome to Factorio. Which problem do you want to solve first? I want to solve mining first. Alright, well, I got like 40 iron. Hey, Witchmans, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Hope you enjoy problem solving. None of these problems are getting solved in the near future. All my problems are going to remain problems. Alright, so we're doing mining. We're going to figure out mining first, and then we're going to figure out whether we have enough iron left over to power Lab Rugero, or however that's pronounced. And then we'll figure out green circuits. Yes. Alright, there is a plan. A plan has been achieved. Do I have enough iron yet? I think that's almost enough iron. Now it's enough iron. Now it's not enough iron. Now it's enough iron. Got there. So how am I setting this up? Oh, I wanted lights. Well, I need power for the lights. I'm gonna need to clear these trees anyway, so let's start with that. And once this is cleared, I will have a clear view of how I want my mining set up. Kind of. Let's start with this, right? Jam these in as thick as possible. That's a little much. But like this probably seems about right. Okay, so that's 7. And this can power exactly 10 furnaces. I am using no mods at the moment, but now this production is in my way. This production doesn't even need to be here. Where am I setting up smelting? Here, I guess. Well, thank you for the follow, Witchmans. Yeah, this is plenty for now. We'll move this. We're definitely not stopping production, because stopping production of belts is foolish. There will always be a need for more belts. But for now, we can move some of this stuff and be okay. Because I want to get this going out to here, so I can get coal in there. And for now, let's not over-engineer. We can do this. I'm picking all of you up. You know what? You're done. Thank you for your efforts. It is no longer needed. Oh, I need more miners. Always need more miners. Probably don't need that many more miners. I have no idea how much coal I need in order to sufficiently power this stuff, but it's a lot less than this. So let's assume 2. 2 is probably still too much. TBH. Yeah, that's always going to be the case. Like, everybody has their own style of play for this game, and, you know, sometimes it doesn't pay to be too invested in making things work the way you think they should work. But for now, we have this. This is going to make 5 and 5. Like, I'm doing my best to not over-engineer. I know I'm in the habit of, like, having perfect plans for how everything should work, and I'm trying to do, like, just enough for now, but still trying to make appropriate ratios. And, I mean, we're gonna see how well that works. Maybe that doesn't work. Maybe I'm gonna regret every decision I've ever made at the end of this. But for now, 5, 6, and then 10 more for output. And then these are going to need to get iron out. Is that going to work? That's not going to work. I need to do this way. That'll work. then... Get out of the way. So this is going to be my iron setup. For now. Until I need a lot more iron. Which I'm sure will be something that happens in the near future. So let's get it all powered, which means make a lot more power poles. Always means make a lot more power poles. You're gonna need power as well. Alright, that's powered. And then we're gonna need power over here. You're not wrong, Twinge. This is going to need power on both sides, huh? Aw, this is so inefficient. Well, this is the life I've chosen. I don't need to do that, though. Let's not be too hasty. That'll work, though. Alright, everything is powered once it's connected. So get connected. There we go. Perfect. Yes! Look at it doing things! Things are happening! Alright, we now have smelting. Something that looks like smelting. This is so ugly. Oh my god, this is never gonna last. I can't believe I'm doing this. Alright, so now to get iron to the place we need to get iron to. Get out of here. Power pole in the wrong place. Where am I taking this to? Where am I taking this to? Over here? Is that what I said? Sure. Drop some lights around here. Here, you have a light. And get power over there, too, while we're at it. Can I just make, like, a bunch of lights? Not a bunch of lights. I can make some lights. That's a start. I think I'm going to need to make a bunch of lights, though. In the near future, more lights are going to be necessary. Are you not powered? Why are you not powered? What is going on here? This is going to need to be here. And then we can connect that way? That'll work. Cool. Alright, so taking iron over to the place where I am making green circuits. Yes, so iron needs to go here. Copper needs to go here. Where am I doing my copper smelting? Oh, no. I mean, I guess logic dictates I do my copper smelting here next to the iron smelting, so the coal has less distance to travel? But then I am taking copper all the way across, like, the stone? I guess that's fine. Alright, sure. Whoa. Get out of the way, tree. You're impeding progress. Alright, step 1 of, like, 3? 4? Complete. Actually, as long as I'm here, I am picking up all of this iron, and we're going to take it straight to the labs. That's going to need far better distribution of resources as well, because, frankly, me picking it up and dropping it off is not going to cut it. That's no way to live. But for now, as a stopgap, it will have to do. Of 4,000, he says. Well... cool. That's enough to do, like, a little more. And the speed at which I'm researching, like, I could totally set up more labs and research more at once, but that is so drastically unnecessary right now. Like, my problem solving is not keeping pace with my research production as is. So, it doesn't matter how fast I am producing. It really doesn't. Okay, so we're doing another one of these for copper, and we're just gonna do it right here. Can I make splitters yet? Oh, I can totally make splitters. What a life. What a time to be alive. Okay, so if I have this as output, then I have, you know, this whole same thing, right? Like this, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I have this as input, and then I have this and these. Alright, so that's a start. And in order to make this work, I'm going to need more coal. More underground belts. Always more underground belts. More everything, really. Alright, so that's coal. The next thing is copper. Alright. Time for the copper train to begin. And by train, I mean belt. Lots of belt forever. Yes, that is true. I can lock stuff in my tool belt. Eventually, I'm going to want to do that. For now, oh no. I need to rebuild gear or transport belt production. Okay, well, we've got a place for that. We can do that here. Like, that can just be here and be fine. I don't think I am using up that much of the things. Come on. Oh, I need one more. This is belts. This is gears. This is a box. This is a inserter. And this is power. Sweet! Okay, so this needs to get all the way across, which means for now, we can start working on... Oh no, we need miners. What do I need now? A million more iron? Okay, a million more iron. Is that enough iron? That is more than enough iron. 2, 3, 4. Pick you up. You're definitely not going to need to do that thing anymore. Get you guys out of here. And with... Hello. Get out. So with absolutely no attention paid to belt capacity... Oh, nope, that's not gonna work. More than enough iron for now. For now. I know it's not actually true, but a guy can dream. Oh no, I'm out of belts. I'm out of everything! I'm out of iron, I'm out of belts, I'm out of miners, I'm out of lights. I'm not quite out of lights. I'm almost out of lights. This needs to be powered thusly. Also you. And you. And then... Will you just please... There we go. And now we have light! Fantastic! Alright. How are we doing for belts? Are belts okay? There's some amount of belts. That's a reasonable number of belts. For now. Oh, there's a tree in the way. Get out of here. What? Which tree is it? Stop blocking the way. Where did that belt go? Oh, more trees. Come on, nature. You're impeding progress. So much nature. Belt. Tree! resolve the heck out of you, tree. You're gonna be so resolved. So this'll do it? Nope! There is still tree! Come on, guy. Yep. Alright. So I am producing way more copper than I need for this amount of production. I clearly did, or not copper, ore. It'll select the same type of... Really? Huh! Yeah, that's new. Okay, this still needs 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. And power. Let's not sell ourselves short here. So I can do this and this, probably. And then, well, let's figure out how I'm... Oh, see, this is way better. I don't need that. Let's actually offset this. That's how I want it. Perfect! And now the copper can flow. Alright, where am I sending this copper? Oh no, they're out of coal. What am I making? Bullets? Better lab research? Circuit? No. That requires green. All of this stuff requires green. Oh, it even says here what requires... That's way better. Okay, cool. So, steel processing sounds like a thing I want. Now we need to get the copper over to here. Man, this is so backwards. Why didn't I just smelt over here? Because I need to get used to transporting things long distance anyway. Alright, so let's get the copper over. And let's start with... I don't want to have to go through all this mining, so I guess I want to ramp it up and around? Or maybe I just want to take it this way across? How do I feel about that? Now I'm paralyzed. I've already made so many decisions, and now trying to figure out where to put the belt is the hardest one of all. How am I doing for power, by the way? Oh, we're about to peak. Cool. So that means I want a second boiler and 2 more engines? Believe that to be correct. Boiler. Engine. Burner. So, boiler. Can I just put this straight here? Is this going to mess me up? Like, how much of a problem is this? There is not room for these in between, so I will have to do some amount of offsetting if this is actually how I want to do it. Like, the next one will have to have a pipe. Okay, that's fine. But now this should be fine? This should be fine. Yeah. I think that's the old ratio, Witchmans. I mean, if this goes wrong for me, we'll figure it out. But... Alright, let's start belting over all of the copper plate. How am I getting you over here? I think I want to send you up here and then through? And then through again? Oh, man. Okay, sure. I'm gonna need all of these things. here, here, here. Go under. And continue on your long journey to the place where green circuits will be made. Under one more time. And we finally have all of the tools in place in order to actually automate green circuit creation. Yeah, I'm playing on Steam. Is this working? This is working. Sweet. And then what am I doing with green circuits? For now, I am putting green circuits into a box. Until I figure out what else I want to do with green circuits. This is such a mess. This is a travesty. I can't believe I'm doing this. What an awful setup. This is miserable. Alright, you're powered. You need power. You guys need power. And then you need power. We're doing it! We're making it happen! Check it out! Green circuits! What a time to be alive! Yeah, no, obviously this won't keep up. Oh, I even can make blue inserters. Excellent. Really, I just want plus inserter capacity, but I guess that's on green science, isn't it? Are you still working? You need a lamp. This is going extremely slowly. I mean, I guess that's what I signed up for. Alright. What is my next self-made problem? I can make more labs. More labs isn't relevant until it gets me something I want, though. What is the next thing I want? What is the next thing I want, actually? I think it's this. Oh, yeah. It's definitely this. And that's going to take a while to produce. So yeah, I guess it is time for more labs. Okay, sure. 20 labs for 1 pack per second. Yep. I mean, that's my usual setup for when I'm actually producing, like, reasonable amounts of science. I am not currently producing reasonable amounts of science. At the moment, it would be, like, one of these is a little slow, so I think it's like 6 of these to 5 labs, because this consumes... How much does this consume, actually? Like, this takes 12 seconds to make? 5 seconds to make. And this is consuming it in probably 4 seconds? It's consuming a science pack in 15 seconds? I'm not sure I understand what's happening here. Why is that not working? Reasonable amounts of... Yeah, you know. What is the difference? What is happening here? Oh, it's because of what I'm researching. Researching different things is slower or faster. Did I mess up my steel research? Oh, no. I stopped it, didn't I? Yep, that's a problem. Oh, and each researches at different speeds. This research is at 5 per pack, and this research is at 15 per pack. Of course it's going to be different. Okay, great. Well, at least we're on automation 2. Eventually steel. Just not today. Alright, sure. I guess we start setting up actual science production. Is it that time? Are we ready? I mean... Oh, research is saved now! Amazing. 0.15, the things you do. What a time to be alive. Technology progress is saved. That's amazing. Okay, cool. So, the next step then is going to be Labs? Yeah, sure, labs. I don't know why I thought that 7 to 10 was correct. What is the difference here? Like, this is mining at 0.35. So 10 of these is mining 3.5. And this is 1 to 1, isn't it? Like, one miner drill into one stone furnace is even, right? So why isn't this even? Why isn't 7 to 10 even? 7 of these should also be 3.5. I don't understand the math here. Can someone who is good at budgeting help me here? My family is starving. I mean, right now, production is backed up because I'm not using enough iron or copper. I understand that. But even before, it was backed up all the way. Alright, let's make a more appropriate red science production. Say 5 labs. Also, let's start making myself more gears. I just need a box of gears to go with this box of belts, I think. Where's my boxes? I need to make boxes again. Alright, you go here. This box goes here. You go here. You make gears. I make one more inserter. I need a box of inserters. That is another game that I haven't played, and maybe I should play soon. Railward settings. Okay, that's reasonable. I mean, I feel like part of the game is the exploration part. Like, I really start enjoying the game when I'm making rail outposts, so I don't mind that the starting patches aren't super rich and I mine them out, because then I can just go make more outposts and mine more resources later. Like, is the math on this wrong because this ratio isn't correct? Like, I feel like it's even, right? This will always output just enough to get mined. And this is going to tick up at the same point in, like, right here each time. Is that right? Yeah, this is 1 to 1. So if this mines at 0.35, and this mines at 0.5, then 10 of these will mine 3.5, and 7 of these will mine 3.5. So why does 7 of these not line up to 10 of these? Where is the disconnect? Other than, like, an actual backup because I'm not using it fast enough. You could be picking that up quicker. Yeah, I know some people really don't like military. Personally, I'm not mad about needing to make military stuff. Look at this beautiful factory! This is piddly. This is nothing. Alright. Red science. Yes, let's make red science. Alright, and I'm going to make science over here? No, I'm going to need to use this space for my coal. So I'm going to make science down here? Over here? Over here seems like a reasonable place to start making science. Shoved up against the water. Yes. Grand. What a wonderful place to start making science. A place that is bracketed on 3 sides and will definitely need to expand. Perfect. I can't see anything wrong with that. Also, time to start clearing away wood. Man, I can't wait for constructor bots. I want to be able to deconstruct wood. Like, that's my favorite thing about this. Honestly, like, of all the things that you can do in this game, there's a lot of like really cool, intricate things that you can do, and a lot of puzzles to solve, and a lot of ways to arrange things. And my favorite thing is just running around with constructor bots and deconstructing entire forests. If I don't want to mine as much wood, maybe I can do it over here? That's not unreasonable. And then we have like this up here for reasons, but over here it gets in the way of potentially more smelting expansions. Okay. So then down here in the middle of all the mining, on the other side of the mining? Map. Over here? But that's so far away! Everything is a problem. Everything is a problem and nothing is working. This is... Why is this... This is like... What am I doing here, actually? Hello? If I zoom in enough on the map, does it actually show me what's happening? I didn't think this was a thing! What is this? Is that real? Why is that real? That's absurd. Alright, cool. Cool, sure. Alright, what is happening over here that is making me confused? Aha, I figured it out. There are more belts here than need to be here. Change train stuff? Yeah, okay, that's believable. Like, this doesn't need to be doing this. That can be doing that, and that's a lot better. Yes, well done. Is there more? No. Okay, cool. Where do I want to do science that doesn't require me to actually strip mine forests for like a half hour? Down here? Oh man, I can't wait until walk speed. Walk speed will be great. Over here? Over here is probably safe. God, most difficult decision of my life, where to start setting up science. I guess once I get blueprints, it's not a big deal, because stuff can actually be moved relatively easily. Did they make the blueprint quality of life changes now, where blueprints are stored for, like, account level rather than on game level, so that you can, like, import blueprints? 15 to 8 for electric to stone furnaces. Why does that work when burner drills and furnaces are 1-to-1? Can't save it between games now. Amazing. Okay. Well then, next game I can start off right. Whatever. Let's just do it here. How am I doing it? Building upward? Mining power is also a thing. Oh, there's like another multiplier on it. Mining power 3. Mining power 2.5. Aha! Aha! What does mining power mean? Like, okay, this one mines at 0.35 speed, and this one mines at 0.5 speed. Sure. What does mining power do? Like, why is that extra number also there? When... Is it more than just speed? Is it like, after a certain amount of ore, it'll just dump 2 ore or something? Mining power minus mining hardness times mining speed divided by okay, mining hardness. So this is a second factor that also affects speed of production. Ridiculous. Mining hardness 0.4. Mining hardness for copper is also 9.9. Okay, great, got it. Okay, cool. So 15 to 8. Yeah, alright, I can make that happen. 15? That's not an even number. That means I have to go directly to 16 and 30. Does Yellow Belt even support 16 and 30? Yeah, stone has a different mining harness, but the rate, like, stone smelting is super different from copper smelting and iron smelting anyway, so I'm not that worried about it. This has been a lot of talking and not a lot of problem solving. Okay, we're doing it here. For now. No, that's wrong. That's still wrong. That's still not a place I want to do it. Let's just actually continue doing it here, and I'm just gonna mine a bunch of trees. Sorry, trees. For now, I don't actually need to mine that many, but I can mine some, get them out of the way, and at least set up, like, decent red production here. I'm just gonna do it here because it's in the middle of everything. Sometimes talking is the first step to problem solving. You're not wrong. But sometimes the first step to problem solving is just starting to do a thing. Oh, I need another axe. I ran out of axe. My axe power was diminished. I guess the hardness of the trees was too hardness. Hard. Too... Words! Okay, so, what am I gonna do? How am I gonna have this set up? All of you get out of the way. Stop. Stop. Stop picking things up. Stop moving things. Stop creating things. Stop learning things. Just stop. Stop everything. If I have a row of labs like here, does that seem unreasonable? Is that a terrible place for labs? We should probably move these out of the way. Is this... How bad is this? I'm gonna need a lot of belts around here. So I'm gonna need, like, belts... no, what if I have just belts down the middle, right? How many input belts do I need for labs, though? Oh my god, you're right. 6 types of science. Holy hell. This is completely unacceptable. I can't even envision how I want that to look. Okay. So with 6 types of science, and 3 belts capable of making science. Okay, so if I have, like, that, then I can have that, that, and then I'd need this to get off the 3rd belt? Seven types. Oh no. Colonel Will is here. He's going to tell me how wrong I'm doing it. I don't think I am ready to think that far in advance. So for right now, we have 1 belt and room to put more belts. So this is a great place to put labs. Yeah, a great place to put labs. Pass the packs from labs to labs. Please tell me you're not serious. Oh my god. Am I getting rated? You're right. I'm doing it all wrong. Everything is wrong. So if I put this here, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I have room for 3 belts in the middle, and then I have room for more labs here, that is in theory a setup of some kind? You are very serious. Okay, man, great. Yeah, for right now I'm just worrying about red and green. And in fact, I'm not even planning on building more than 5 labs until I'm deep into green science. How am I grabbing from the 3rd belt? Aha! Wouldn't you like to know? Something like that. I'm not exactly happy about it, but it seems like it'll work. But for now, this is what I'm going to do. And then I can make red science here, and make green science here, and that is at least the 2 types of science necessary for everything that I am going to need to do for the next couple of hours, at least. It's definitely not a long-term solution, but a solution it is. Just pass from one to the next, he says. I would have to do some thinking as to how I'm going to do that. It doesn't sound like a terrible idea, but I can't picture it in my head, and I would rather come up with something that I'm happy about rather than, something I'm cribbing off of somebody else. Especially for my first 0.15 thing. All right. Hang on 1 second. There was a bunch of people that came in here, and I want to say hi to everybody. Kuwaidian, Ajiga. Is that it? GM Wikipedia. Thank you. Liquid Media. Okay, yeah. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for presumably the raid. And thank you, Colonel Will, for showing up. Like it is an honor to have you in my stream. But for right now, this is what we're doing. Basically because this is what I'm used to. What would it look like if I was just passing, just have a lab and then inserter, lab, inserter, lab, inserter? Like the same way that I used to do. I guess I've done that with boilers back in 0.14, like moving coal around in tiered arrangements of steam engines and stuff. So that could totally work. I'm going to do this for now until I decide that it's wrong enough for my purposes. That's not necessary. So this is a start. You're going to need that power back, but you're going to do it on this side. So we need red producers. Here, and red needs copper and gears. So we need to have copper and gear. Well, copper's easy. Gear is potentially easy? Oh, I can already see this is going to be the worst spaghetti in the world. Let's do a thing. So first off, let's move this a little bit. And then, let's split it. I mean, actually, I can just pick it up from here directly without needing to do anything too crazy. Like, that's what these are for, right? And then I can also have... We'll lock you into there. That. And this can be gears. Why are you not powered? Oh, that's a pretty good reason. How quickly are you creating gears? Not quickly enough at all. Problem for future me is right. It's going to be a real problem, too. This is a reasonable number of gears. Look at this gear production. Take some gears out of there. Take some things out of here. And now I don't have to handcraft quite as much for all of the things I am going to be inevitably handcrafting anyway. So what if I do this? And then is this... Wow. We're short on... ore? Are we really short? Is this... Are we already shorted? Man. 2 gear producers, and this is already not enough. God damn it. Alright, alright. More. We are creating more. How am I doing this? Oh, how am I doing this? First off... Am I out of coal? I'm out of everything! What a problem. Here, pick up some coal. They're not gonna need it. plan on using logistic robots, I need yellow science to get to requester chests. What even is yellow science? That doesn't sound like a real thing! I don't know why I'm doing this, actually. It's just random extra production that's not going anywhere or doing anything relevant. Alright, but let's say this is a thing that we want to do. Is this good enough? Will this work? I need more poles. Poles? Thank you. Need more inserters. I need more everything. Everything is a problem. Logistic bots are late game. No, I love logistic bots. Alright, so this is an unreasonably low amount of red science for the number of labs we have. That is quite obvious. So let's do like 2 more of these. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. And then I need 2 more reds and 2 more yellows for inputs. I can put this here. Oh, nope. Let's move these so that this is better using our existing facilities. That seems reasonable. And then power here, and then more belts. Yeah. Are construction bots earlier than like are logistics bots and construction bots at different timings now? Whoa, you're a speedrunner, Liquimania. Well done. That takes some work. I haven't been keeping up with anti-elites since the patch. I unfortunately have not had nearly enough time to watch streams in the past couple of months. What was I going to do here? How was I going to expand this? So ore is definitely backed up. We just need more production. Out of furnaces. That's completely unacceptable. Can I just... Thank you. This is 19. This is 20. What does this look like? If I do this, how unacceptable is this? Maybe completely unacceptable? Oh yeah, no, I know that purple science is no longer quite the same as it was, which is awesome. Like, it's super cool that you no longer need to go hunting for dead alien bodies in order to make the science that you want to make. Ratios. 15 furnaces to 8 mining drills. So I would need divide by 3, 2.6. So I need like 10.6 mining drills to support 20. So I guess I want 11 mining drills because I don't know how to make 0.6 of a mining drill. Which means I need 1 more mining drill. Why not just wrap the output around? That sounds like a thing I will probably do as soon as I figure out what I'm doing. To use the underground belt placing for full saturation? Okay. A lot of this is still, like, kind of piecemeal figuring stuff out. Trying to decide how I want things arranged, because I literally haven't played this game in months. I need like 10 or 20 of these. If I do something like this, and this. And then I need this, these. I guess this belt should continue all the way over. What am I doing? I still want steel processing. Oh my god, save progress, so good. I'm not entirely convinced that this is how I want to do this. In fact, I'm pretty sure this is not how I want to do this. But, whatever. You know, no big deal. I mean, I guess this is probably close to correct. It's still putting everything on the correct sides of the belts for what I'm trying to do. So filling the belt relatively equally from both sides. So that's fine. You have everything you need. This guy needs so much more copper, or iron. Whatever resource you're building off of, iron. Alright, cool. And now we're even getting some iron going through to the electric circuit makers, which is fantastic. There's a bug with placing onto belts that ore coming out of or going underground that lets the items get placed better and closer together. Oh. Cool. Alright, so that's steel. We still don't have green science. It'll be a while before we have green science. What the hell? You can transfer water by barrel now? Oh my god. This is amazing! This is everything I've ever wanted! Well, maybe not everything I've ever wanted, but this is a thing that I've always wanted. Fantastic! Let's make armor. Alright. One to 2 for stone furnaces? Alright, that's not unreasonable. Cool. So we're still good there. And I am now making... This still needs... You need more of these. Also, we need to start using these guys instead. So let's just replace everything, shall we? Just do the thing, guy. You know, this is... I actually don't care. This is fine. You can just stay a regular old, bad assembling machine, and that is not a big deal. Barrel everything but steam. But what if I want to barrel steam? To be honest, I didn't even know steam existed until 2 hours ago. So... I don't know what that says. Oh man, look at this. Iron is even backing up. Fantastic! Oh no, I'm gonna need more iron plates again! You're right, you're right. Oh, what a disaster. I can't believe that this is the life I've decided to lead. Alright, cool. But still, 2 more of these. Because I want to do this. And that means I need... Can I just... I wanted to merge these belts is what I wanted, to not have to actually do this, but... That's way more spaghetti than I am willing to sign up for. So, I guess... we just... do this. hopefully this will then start backing up. Will that be good enough? Oh, it's already starting to back up. Cool. I guess because heavy armor produces a little slower. Oh, a lot slower. Wow. 0.15 megabase. Oh my god. Yeah, I mean, it'll eventually happen, right? Like, I don't know how far this game is gonna get. I'm probably not gonna go, like, super megabase. Like, I don't think I'm even gonna get to rockets per hour, let alone rockets per minute. But, I'm really excited to see all of the differences. Like, things seem really different. So that's really interesting. Okay, so we have some amount of iron production. I guess the next step is green science? Green science seems like a reasonable next step. So if I wanted to make green science, for example... Hello. What's next on the list? Nothing useful. I'm going to need this eventually. Let's start on it now. How does this produce? 30s. Still 30s. So I probably want another lab or two if to actually keep using the amount of science I am making. That's fine. Another lab is completely reasonable. Construct additional pylons. I love it. 70 rockets per minute? That's amazing! What's your UPS that, though? Like, are you still at a full 60 UPS with 70 rockets per minute? That doesn't sound real. What's it? Not production. The efficiency improved that much that you can still keep, like, reasonable UPS with that amount of stuff moving around? Alright, so how are we doing this? I am putting these here. So that has to get moved. Not, like, demolished, but just, you know, moved. This is unreasonable. Everything is connected. Good. Good job. Go team. I'm gonna drop another light here, because... yeah. And... so if I want to make green science, for example, here... what does that look like? What even does green science need? Inserters and transport belts. Okay. So I need to start making both inserters and transport belts, preferably at a more distant location, and then cart them over here separately. That's fine. So I gotta have a belt, thusly, carrying both inserters and transport belts. How much of each thing do I need? So this consumes one inserter and one transport belt every 6 seconds. Inserters are created at 1 every half second. So, one inserter creator will supply... this needs 1 every 6 seconds, so 6 of these needs 1 a second. So, one inserter creator... oh, I'm out of power. Why am I out of power? Because I desperately need more... everything, it turns out. So let's start with another boiler, 2 more steam engines, and also another miner, because it looks like that is a problem too. Where's that miner? Here. Begin mining. There we go. Now everything's connected, and everything is a problem. And then we stick a boiler here. Not there. We actually stick it one over. And then pipe. And then 2 more of these. And another burner inserter. And the coal is finally flowing. You know what? Let's just back this up, shall we? That seems like a good idea. Let's just overflow this thing with coal and make sure that we're getting enough coal, that things are being powered appropriately. I didn't actually need another one of these. I just needed more coal. Not you too, Mr. Gecko. I have not watched anybody play this game in, like, since 0.14. So I'm either being told what to do or deriving things from first principles. So I guess this can be moved to here? Okay. Alright. So if 6 of these... Back to where we were. If 6 of these is eating 1 inserter a second, because each of these eats an inserter every half second, then one assembling machine making inserters is still more than enough. I also need 1 transport belt a second. And I am getting 4 transport belts a second out of a single assembly machine. So perfect. We're fine. Everything is fine. I just need to start making the things and then sending them over. And I will have more than enough. So, for example, belt. We are making belt here. Is this full of belt? Amazing! So I could just use this, actually. I don't have a problem with that. Now we just need to start making inserters. And inserters require green circuits. It's a good thing we already have at least one thing making green circuits. You ready for this, spaghetti? We don't have a central bus. We don't have a central anything. We are now piping green circuits all the way back across here. And by piping I mean belting, because they are essentially the same action. Alright. So if we start doing this... Oh, come on. Can't let me run out of belt now. How about just give me some of this belt? Thanks. Actually, absolutely nothing wrong with just going straight... Oh no, this is the green circuits. We don't need to... We need to do something over here with green circuits, not just pipe them directly into the transport belt. So what am I doing with 70,000 back per minute? Someday. No, actually, probably never. I do not have the attention span to make that kind of base. So one of these, then, one of you requires a circuit, a gear, and a plate every half second. So 2 per second. Although I only really need to run it at half capacity, so maybe 1 each second is fine. So I need a thing making gears. Let's make a couple more of you. A thing making gears. Circuits are being piped in. Probably going to need to make more circuit production over here. And plate. Oh no, I need more plate. Always need more plate. Okay, cool. Can I just pick these up now? Is it time? Are you done? Can you be done? This is like some legacy production over here that really does not need to be there. Uranium? I am so not ready for uranium. I am not ready for anything. um, so, just assume for the sake of argument that this is making inserters. This then needs iron, gears, and circuits. Well, we have circuits coming. We need iron coming up from here, and a thing making gears. So if we have... Hello? What is next on our list? Oh, this stuff is Garbo. I guess we start getting better at shooting things? Sure, get better at shooting things. Bots are a way out. Oh, I can use the wood once I pick it up. I think. Maybe not. Maybe I don't know how to use wood. It's a mystery. Everything is a mystery. But in order to make this work, we're going to need a lot more... What is going on over here? Cables trapped against the computer, making random noises. We're going to need a lot more iron production. What a surprise. Oh, this one's dead. Cool. Is this one dead? This one's dead too. Alright, so let's start making a lot more iron production. The first step in making more iron production is getting more miners out there. The next step in making more iron production is, I think, still getting more miners out there. Right? Probably. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. If I want to do another row of these, I need 4 more of these, because that is even. 15 and 30. That seems reasonable. 30? 15 and 30? This is definitely not Bob's mods. I am by no means ready for that. Is this working? These need to be offset. That's a pain. Stop reaching for the same ones. Same here. Actually, let's do the other ones. Because the other ones are not fighting. This needs to be here. Which means this needs to be here. Which means these need to be the ones that are switching. This is not going to work. So really what we're doing is this. Hey! Okay, cool. This is still not quite enough blue, and I suspect it's because of belts. So is it time to start making red belts? It might be time to start making red belts. Or is it around the outside, production in the middle? Yeah, that's fair. You're right, this is far less scalable than a lot of other ways that I could potentially do this. For now, this is fine. Even for now, this isn't fine. Can I make red belts? No. I can't make red belts until I make green science. Okay, so... Is it already time to fix this? I rather think it is. But, like, my ore isn't even backing up all the way. So it's not a throughput problem on this belt yet. In fact, this is like pretty much even. This is working at capacity now. Okay. Other green thing. Sure, bullet speed. Sounds great. So if I add 5 more miners... If I add 5 more miners and 10 more furnaces, then I'll be 1630, which is the ratio. And that's not going to saturate a blue belt either. Is it going to saturate half a blue belt, though? Because that's what my ore throughput is on. It's on half a blue belt. We can try it and find out. Right? So now I'm looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Continue doing this in a way that is frankly heinous for scalability, and worry about those results later. Output. Input. Hello? Never have enough inserters. What did I do here? Do this in a way that is more visually appealing, please. So that means these need to be moved 1 over. How far over can this go? Cool. Alright, great. Oh, I still need to add the miners. Ha ha! Ha 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 ha! Factorissimos. I'm not sure I know what that is. Alright. So in order to get more blue miners, first I need to create more miners, and then I'm going to need to clear some of these trees out of the way. Well, it looks like it works. I guess I can kill this for now. And I clearly need a splitter. Please merge in a way that is not terrible. Is this terrible? I'm still a little light on one of the directions, so maybe this? Is that a terrible idea? Still a little light on both directions. Alright, this is fine. I'm declaring this to be fine, and hoping that it is actually fine. Nope, this is not fine, because I have oversaturated half a yellow belt for how much I can put in, and it's not going to get all the way down. Yeah, it stops about here. So this amount of yellow belt supports... yeah, like 24 stone miners. Alright, alright, guy who was here earlier and said 24 furnaces, you were correct. Congratulations. I don't know what I'm doing here. I guess shotgun damage. Do I want walls? Do I ever want walls? I might want gates. If only because they're controllable via the circuit network. Like, I don't know that I want to build walls, but I probably want to build gates because... reasons? Start with shotgun shell damage. I am more likely to need shotguns than I am to need other things. Yeah. This looks like it will support 24, maybe and a bit. But 24 is about right. For half a yellow belt. That's okay. This is good enough for now. And then when I get to finishing this stuff up, so then the next step here to get this running is... that needs to be further over. Because this needs to be a splitter. Because I want this to make gears. That probably needs to be blue. And then this can output to here. This is going to be circuits of some kind, so that probably needs to be blue also. And I am going to need... I guess we can do it this way. And have this belt be both iron and green circuits. So that allows me to do... Nope. This. Hello. Rotate. Thank you. And this definitely needs to be blue. Is that good enough? Let's start sending circuits over. Red Rover, send green circuits over! Is this enough green circuits? This is definitely not enough green circuits. Alright, one more of these, Prince, please. 1, 2, 3... Uh-oh. 1. 2... These can be replaced with blues, so I will. And then more blues. Are you working at capacity? Not even a little bit. Clearly we need a lot more blues. In fact, why ever have yellows? Hello, no. You need iron in. Circuits in. Iron in. Circuits out needs reds. And then copper over. Hey, Shadow, how's it going? 1, 2, 3. And ladies and gentlemen, I believe we have green research now. Drop another light over here. Oh. Ha. There we go. Perfect. Oh, this is hecka filled. Cool. So what am I doing with green? I want to start making red belt. That's what I want. Surprisingly good mood for a Sunday evening. Alright, that's a start. It's good. It's good. What is the problem here? Oh, the belt doesn't reach that far. Alright, is this gonna work? Is this good enough? How do I get, Actually, before we start this, how do I get, capacity for my engine? Is it... Where is it? Additional capacity for inserters. Is that logistics too? Where are you, circuit capacity? Stack inserters. Effects. Stack inserter pickup bonus +1. Okay, so I have to get it from here, and this requires plastics? Oh, this requires oil. Oh, that's unacceptable. It's just researching it, though. So once plastics and advanced electronics are researched, I can research this. There's a search menu? Oh, there is. So if I look for inserter, inserter capacity bonus requires stack inserter. And stack inserter... so... Stack inserter pickup bonus. Stack inserter pickup bonus. Inserter capacity 2 gets your first regular inserter pickup bonus. Ah! Brutal. That's a long ways away. It's a long ways away. Oh, and then these need... Ha! These need to be picking up in order to actually do the thing. And then I need power to those. Alright. Oh, and then they need output. Man, I'm so behind. What if I move this one over? Yeah. Alright. Go! Behold! Production of some kind! Yeah, things are moving. Slowly but surely. Oh, Caleb Hyles is real good. He's done some pretty amazing covers of a bunch of the Steven Universe songs. Whew. Not only is that an impressive series, that is an impressive singer. Caleb Hyles is really, really good. I haven't heard him do One Punch Man. That sounds like it would be interesting. This needs a green inserter, I think. Or a yellow inserter. To keep socking the stuff away for now. How much am I going through here? This is good enough. For now. Good enough for now. He's got a heavy metal band? Oh my god, dude. I'm in. Sold. I'm 100% there for... I am 100% there for any kind of metal that Caleb Hyles wants to sing. That sounds fantastic. So, put a link in the Discord. I really want to see this. And I want to remember that this has shown up. Alright, so this is going. Green is going. This could be better. But this is good. Basically as good. I'm pretty sure that's how being good works. I mean, like, I could 5-star that song on Medium in Guitar Hero, so, like, I could basically just play it. It's the same thing, right? Oh, my inventory is so full. Why am I holding on to this much stone? Oh, because I was mining stone. And forgot to put down the box again. I don't need to create another box for that. I have boxes. Here, have all my stone. Thanks. And I'm holding on to blue ore? That's completely unacceptable. How about I just dump blue ore in places that are not getting enough blue ore? That sounds perfect. Copper ore, get out. Oh, he did Megalovania too? Dang. What a guy. Shout-outs to Lady Axum, who's the person who introduced me to Caleb Hiles, as well as the person who introduced me to Steven Universe, so that's something. What's my next step? What am I doing? What am I waiting for? Am I waiting for Red Belt? If I'm waiting for Red Belt, then let's get started automating the production of Red Belt. What do you say to that? So if I want to automate Red Belt, I need to be able to automate more Yellow Belt than I am currently automating. What is the problem here? The problem is that you are holding too many belts. You are producing too fast for these poor, overworked green science assembly machines. Which in theory means that I should make another green science assembly machine. But that would throw all of my ratios out of whack! This is exactly the problem I have, Dark Twinge. I caught up to Steven Universe about a week ago. And the knowledge that there is no more Steven Universe waiting for me eats at me. It's difficult to get around. What was I doing? Red transport belts. I would like to make red transport belts, which require yellow transport belts and infinite gear wheels. Alright, so we just make infinite gear wheels, and then we're fine. No problems. This space has to be reserved for additional science. Blue science, and purple science, and yellow science, and gray science, and... oh god. So if I want to make more belts, I would do so, just for argument's sake, in the middle of this coal patch? Over here somewhere? Maybe to the left, where all of my resources are flowing? Seems like a better way to do it. Oh man. It is difficult for me to imagine what it would be like to discuss Steven Universe with kids who are watching it for the first time. That sounds like a fantastic experience. That sounds like something I want to be a part of. Hey, Senna, how's it going? This is Factorio. This is a game where you start with a pickaxe, a furnace, and engineering principles, and need to build yourself up to launching rockets. Using the tools that are available, including transport belts, automated assembly machines, I think I have boilers and steam engines up here, and all this stuff is stuff that I either created or taught my assembling machines to create, in the hopes of then being able to produce more science, which allows me to create better things for the purpose of building more things and collecting more resources so that I can make better science and eventually launch a rocket. Alright, so if we want a belt creation facility, I'm gonna need something like a bunch of you and a bunch of iron. We have a bunch of iron. We have a bunch of iron. How did that happen? I guess we're not using it fast enough. Alright, well I know how to fix that. And then to make these things, I do need a little bit of circuit, but mostly I just need iron. Cool. So let's do it over here, I guess? Is this a reasonable place to do it? I could do it out here. Sure, this seems fine. So if I, for example, have this making yellow belt, then I'm going to want it feeding both an underground yellow belt maker and a red belt maker. all of these need gears. So maybe I have gears, like, gears going along here seems reasonable. But then maybe I need another thing of gears down here? Right? This is the same argument I had with science. It was a real problem. Yeah, kinda. It's less SimCity and more how good at crafting are you? But yeah. It's a lot of crafting, which is why I love it. I love the heck out of it. And then I'm going to need gears for these, and gears for the splitters, which also need belt. So maybe I need to have splitters on the opposite side, and then underground here. And then eventually I'm going to need to pipe lubricant over in order to make blue belts. But for now, this is a start. So if I do this, I can then do this for underground belt. And this for splitters. And until I get to the point where I can make red belt, this can just go in boxes. I need to make another box. So not only do I need gears, I need iron. This is problematic. Gears, iron, and the splitters need circuits. So we'll have circuits going along here. And then this also needs a red to transfer here. Is this gonna work? I think the way I would want to do it then is this way. Alright, so how I want to set it up is solved. Now I just need to feed it. Still going to need more of these. Pretty much always going to need more of these. Feeding it with green circuits isn't going to be a problem. The green circuits are right here. We just need to split off some circuits. Y'all ready for this? How am I going to do this, actually? This is the final result. I don't want to, like, do stuff in the middle of here, because it's going to need to cut across everything. And I'm planning on making more green circuit production up here. So I don't want to pipe it around here, and then need to do other things with it. So let's do... this first off. And now we can send iron over here. How am I going to do this? I want... how do I want to do this? I want iron near side, and then gears far side. So, like, if I put this... oh, I don't know. Pretty much anywhere. I'm already short on space. This is, as they say in the business, a problem. So if I do something like this, right? Then I want iron on this side of the belt, and gears on the far side of the belt. But down here, I don't need iron. I just... oh, I do need iron, but I don't need gears. Oh, that's the difference. So I just need 2 belts. I'm just gonna need 2 belts, that's fine. Two belts is easier anyway, rather than trying to like mix and match. So let's start with this. And then both of these are going to be making green... No, both of these are making gears. Where are gears? Are you kidding me? There we go. And then we have power, obviously. But also inserters. And then maybe do something like this so that things aren't being weird elsewhere. This is crossed up. That's fine. I know how to solve that problem. So this still needs to be both iron and gears. This needs to be just circuits. And this needs to be just iron. Okay. So first set of underground, here. So we have gears going in here. Gears on the wrong side of the belt going in here. Hang on, stop. Stop. Gears, stop. Also stop. How do I want to get them on the right side of the belt? Presumably something like this will do it. Yeah! And then once we get this all the way over, it can split again. Yeah? Is this gonna work? I think this is gonna work. And we can feed some into here. And some down here. And now this still needs to eat iron, but everything else is eating everything it needs to eat. Yeah? How am I going to get circuits over? Oh god. Okay, so imagine, if you will, just for a moment, a world in which this exists, as iron input. So then 1, 2 here. Nope. Here. Nope. Here. Here, here. Copper input, which means... Oh, thank you, Logistics 2. Well done. I'm still going for stack inserter capacity, which means I need oil processing. So now, in order to peel some number of circuits off, I'm going to need another splitter. Always going to need splitters. And then... Oh man. Halfway across the country, are you moving? Where are you going? Do I know about this? And then this is going this way. Oh, that's too far. There we go! It's done! It's done? For some value of done, this is done. Wow, that's the most meaningless sentence I've ever spoken. Okay, this goes there. This goes there. And now it's powered. Not only is it done, it's working. Oh, okay, okay. So not exactly moving, no. But anyway, while we were having this discussion, the ability to create red stuff has happened. So if I want to create red stuff, that looks something like this. And this still needs... This needs gears now? No! Why would you do this to me? Oh. I don't believe it. What a fiasco. Okay, I guess we have some just-in-time gear creation. You make gears! Because blue probably is going to need gears as well instead of iron. Unreal. You need these things again. And now I need more things. Make a lot more. Oh man, August 1st, that's a bummer. Yeah, moving sucks. I fully understand. So this is being made, actually. Oh my god, how many of these things do you need? Unreal. You need to make so many more gears. This is completely unacceptable. I actually need you to do this. Finally making enough gears. Okay. And then boxes. I need a light. Can't work like this. Can't work under these conditions. Alright. Are you satisfied? No, you need gears. Have gears. Now I need more poles. Can you move over one? Is that still legal? Yes, great. Okay. Probably all of you move over one. TBH. That's not an okay spot for you. You need to be over here. What? Fine. That worked? Yeah, this looks like it's working. Cool! Alright. Which means I can pick up some of these, first off. I can also limit these, because really I'm not going to need 6,000 of those. Nor am I going to need, like, 20 million of these. This I'm going to need just an absolute ton of. Absolutely everything. Cool. So let's start making sure that copper can, or iron, rather, can produce at the rate it was intended to produce. And the way we do that... This is not enough. Please make more. Are you making more? How fast are you making more? What is your slowdown? Your slowdown is gears. Of course, we immediately need more gears. We can never have enough gears. If I could move these down one, I could put another one here. That would work. Sure. So then I can do this, this, this. Move some of you around. You start making gears. And get these into place. And drop one more power pole because you can never have enough power poles. Alright. This is making at some kind of pace. Maybe even a good pace. Maybe. It's hard to tell. Certainly not a good enough pace. But maybe an okay pace given the situation we find ourselves in at the moment. You're fine. You're continuing to make it a certain speed. God, I need inserter capacity so badly. Maybe it's time to research lab research? It's probably time to be better at researching things. Or maybe it's time to just build more labs. Like, this is all the way backed up. I'm not ready to think this far ahead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6! I guess. I am definitely going to have to rip this up at some point in the near future. That is a damn shame. But after this, we're gonna make steel. It's gonna happen. The time has come for steel. Really? There we go. Okay. Oil processing. Good. Still trying to make stack inserters, so we need plastic. Good. Do that. Wait, no. I was gonna do research. More efficient research practices. Do that. And then we can go to the next thing. You don't like the kitchen? Inadequate counter space. That's real awkward. Okay, so, when I got the house that I got, full disclosure, I am a homeowner. It was pretty miserable in kind of the same way. Like, the kitchen was really closed off. There was not a lot of counter space. What we ended up doing was knocking out a bunch of the walls and building an island in the middle. And that greatly improved not only the kitchen options, but, like, the flow of the space and the ability to just hang out in the area and talk to people. And I would strongly recommend doing that potentially if that is an option for you. If you are renting, I totally understand how it's not an option. So this needs to be... How is this? Is this making it all the way down? It is not making it all the way down. Okay, this needs to be updated. And that will solve... What about solve? But maybe mitigate some of the issues that we're having here. Also do this, and this. Oh, it just auto-changes them both to red. How nice. Is this working? This looks like it's working. And I have one yellow flowing into a single red, and that's fine. This is no longer backing up. And the red's not even at capacity. Cool. I mean, it makes a lot of things easier, for sure. Okay, so now, steel. Actually, I'm just gonna make a bunch of lights first, and then steel. I swear. That does not need to be there. Maybe tool belt will be my next research. I'm gonna be able to see what I'm doing. We need to have one of these over here, I think. This is all lit up anyway, but having a light in the middle isn't the worst idea. Same over here. Maybe one up here. Alright. That's likely to be a little bit better next evening. Man. I don't envy you, man. The house hunt is a trial. It's a lot to do. Okay, steel. We're making steel. So steel production. How do I want to make steel production? I'm definitely going to need more miners because I'm going to need more iron in order to support steel. And then we can do that up here, I guess? I could even just steal some of the output of this into steel production. But I like piping ore directly into it. So it's ore into a furnace into another furnace in order to make steel. So if that's what I'm doing with these furnaces, what does that look like? I have the ability to make steel, right? Steel requires 5 iron plate, 5 iron plate requires 17 and... Okay, so that's even. If I just do furnace to furnace, that's still even. Cool. So I can do furnace to furnace with some amount of coal in between, right? So if I do something like... Oh, hello. I can do another one. Do I want to do another one? I want a tool belt. If I do something like this, right? So I have ore coming in here. And I can do ore and coal coming in here. Then I can do furnaces. Inserters. More furnaces. But I still need to feed ore into the furnaces. So whatever belt I have here is going to need to be coal on the inside, and then I can output steel on the outside. Is that how I want to do it? It's not unreasonable. Or I can do 2 separate belts. I can do a coal belt and then a steel output belt. Yeah, I'm not mad about that. But let's move all of that down to here. So this is going to be my coal and ore input. And then I'm going to have a row of furnaces. I'm going to have inserters of various types into additional furnaces. And then I'm going to have an input belt with coal and an output belt for steel. So I'm going to have to do blues and reds. How do I feel about this? Oh, and also these. That's fine. I do need these to be offset the other direction, though. No. That way. There we go. And then reds are going to be output this way. And this is just to make sure that they don't try and grab off of the input blue inserters in the case where I'm building this by bots. Because this is totally going to be a thing that I want to reuse in later games. I don't know. Is this fine? I think this is fine. Alright, so then let's assemble the inputs. So, we're definitely going to need more miners. How many more miners are we going to need? If we're assuming 15 to 8, then I can do something like 8 to 4 or 10 to 5. I can do 10 to 5. I got the tool belt. Sweet. Let's go back to plastics. Or what else did I need? Yeah, plastics. 10 to 5. I'm going to start off with 6 and 3. Okay. Miners. How does this look? How full is this? It's pretty even. I cannot at a glance see whether I need more top or bottom. So, we're going to go with 1 top, 2 bottom, and you need to be moved. How am I doing on power, by the way? Waffling a bit. At least it's not due to coal. We have enough coal, so we just actually need more things. One, two, three. No, not that. Don't make it. Don't make it. We need burner inserter and power poles. Cool. And then also a piece of pipe to set up for next time. Looking good. Looking good. Oh man, pics? Hang on. I gotta check this out. Yeah, that looks really nice, I'm not gonna lie. With a nice open space and that, like, not exactly an island, but a peninsula in the middle, that's pretty cool. That's really open, actually. I like that. I like that setup. That's cool. Alright. So where to from here? Let's actually assemble this. Okay. So I added more miners, which means the next step is splitting this up and actually getting it over there. So we can put a splitter over here, I think. Needs to be on this level, though, right? So I want to put it here? Sure. That'll work. I guess that's how we're doing it? Yeah, okay. That's going to need coal. So I'm going to need several more splitters here. Except that can be a miner. Let's make one more miner here. And then split off here. And then we're going to need one more splitter after this. Like here? Because we have coal here and coal here. Yeah! Yeah! Okay. Cool. There are my furnaces. Oh, no. Disaster. Pick up the goddamn furnace. And then inserters. Of which we need to make plenty more. And the reds? Do I still have the reds? What happened to them? They're here. Aha! Then we need power. What if I did this? Can I get rid of this? No. So uneven. There we go, sure, great, wonderful. You need power for all of you. Oh, dear. That's a problem. How do I power all of you? God, I need medium power poles, which is what I need steel for in the first place. Alright, what if we do something like this? And then just... Alright, we have steel production. Where am I sending this steel to? I don't know. I apparently need more boxes, though. Oh, God, I've been so enthralled. I haven't drank water in like 2 hours. Ugh. Yeah, I guess Saskatoon's not that big of a city, right? So moving across the city is less of a big deal. And next to the freeway is good, right? Like, that's prime real estate or so, I hear. Box. Inserter. Begin hoarding steel for me. Get ready. Alright, cool. And this is actually stealing enough ore that I'm not quite powering everything now, even off of the red belt. I think that means I need to start... Are any of the miners backed up? One of the miners is not producing. That's the problem. Get you out of there. Put you in a place where you can do some actual work. What? No power? How dare you? What if I just move this power pole? Yeah, fine. Perfect. Wonderful. It's supposed to be there anyway. How are the rest of you doing? Okay. Some high numbers. Mostly high numbers. 26k. 1.4k. Alright. So now steel is being created. Great. Iron is real short, though. Why is iron so short? What is eating all my iron? Am I still not making enough iron? I'm never making enough iron. This isn't getting there in time, so I think we need to start retooling this. Which is, you know, like, that's doable. Is that enough? I mean, this still needs to be one of these in order to make that work. This might work. This might be good enough. Depends on whether this combination is enough. I might just need to add more miners. No, this looks good enough. It was really just a throughput issue. Great. Great. Yeah, I can't even work from home. I get too distracted. I mean, I can't even stick to my tasks here. What makes you think I'm going to be able to stick to my tasks when working from home on something that I'm not even super interested in doing? It's awful. It's truly awful. Pick these up. I want those in my inventory. Please and thank you. We can get rid of this stuff, though. This is wholly unnecessary. Yeah, Evil Knievel knows what's up. God, can't play Factorio on the job. You get fired so fast. I say, having seen people playing Factorio on the job. Alright, so this is producing. Is this producing insufficiency for me to actually get iron through to the things that want iron? Not quite. But there's enough of a backlog on things that it's okay? Stack inserters? We're almost there. We're so close. Okay, what's my next step? I've made steel. What am I going to do with steel now that I've made it? What do I want to make? What do I feel like is my next step here? Broadly, my next step is probably oil. Oh no, this has changed. Advanced circuit, engine unit, and electric mining drill. So in order to make blue science, I still need oil. Maybe engines is my next step then? If engines is engines is probably my next step, because that can set me up for rail. Alright, how do I make engines? Go. Where even are engines? I need to research engines. Okay. Welp. That's still a ways off, because I am doing the inserter thing. Because that is far more important to my current interests. Okay. So what's the next step if it's not engines? Is it oil? It could be oil. What if it's oil? There was an oil patch over here somewhere, right? Smack in the middle of the woods. Just south of the copper. 715k stone. What are you even going to do with that much stone? I guess make concrete. So where's the oil down here? Huh? Huh? The oil is here. Like right here. Aha! I found it. The one oil patch. The singular oil. Okay, easier than old blue makes sense. It's certainly less things going into it. It's not batteries, that's for sure. It definitely still needs oil, though. Alright, so where are we making oil? Where is oil production going to happen? We've got water down here, so maybe this is the place? Clear away some more of this wood. Dead wood. It's live wood, but really it's, you know, like it's in the way, so it's like kind of like dead wood. Like the colloquial usage of dead wood. You know how words work. Maybe we just do it over here. So So if we do oil over here, I don't have enough materials. I need more plates, and I need bricks. Uh-oh, the time has come. Danger. We have to create bricks. Alright, here is the stone. Here is the furnace. Here is some already mined stone. What are we doing here? We need furnaces. Fortunately, furnaces are a thing I have millions of. So what if I just... What if I just... And then also... that. And then move this power pole to like here. Now I have bricks! This is so weak. It's not going to last long. But then again, I'm not sure I need that many bricks. Alright, let's grab some of that iron I made over here. Not iron, steel. So now I can still not make an oil refinery. Also, give me some of these, please. Thank you. I should probably have one of these making pipe, too. Except for the fact that I don't actually have enough iron. So... that's a problem. Still need more smelting. Inserter bonus, please. Inserter bonuses forever. Why do you hate Python, Shadowed Mage? What did Python do to you? Python is great. I don't know that I have enough patience for a higher level, or for a lower level programming language. I've played around with C, and I've played around with Java, and Java is just like a mess of operators and methods and children and dot this and dot that, and it's a pain to parse. And C, like, dealing with pointers and garbage collection never actually made sense to me. I am way more okay with significant white space than I am having to deal with pointers and garbage collection. So, like, that's not a real argument. I don't care, man. Although, I do admit it makes it really hard to move from one to the other. Like, I'm sure, I'm positive that you have seen the thing with, like, Python programmers learning, not Python programmers in general, but, like, a Python programmer who was learning C, and they had everything arranged in, like, appropriate white space the way it would look in Python, and then way at the end of the line, like 81st character, they had all of the semicolons and closing braces that they would need in order to actually have it make sense in C. Was the worst thing ever. Because you could, like, kind of tell the flow of the program based on the way it was arranged if you were used to Python, but then, like, way out at the end was just this mess of open braces and closed braces and semicolons. Just, oh my god. You had a single missing semicolon in that program. It would be impossible to debug. Completely impossible. Alright, what are we doing? We are processing oil. Oil refinery. Oh, we're definitely going to need pipe. I have an oil refinery. What am I doing? Alright, so I put this oil refinery, say, here. And I want to refine oil. I need to have oil sent over, which means I need to have an oil derrick, one of these, a pump jack, a jack of pumps, What suit exactly is pumps? This needs power of some kind, and then we need a million pipe. And probably some of these too. Power. Let's get you power. You know what? Oh, I haven't learned advanced power yet. I can't even make the kinds of poles I want to make. Oh, jeez. Okay, I guess we're still using these things. Do I not have a pickaxe? This is a problem. Oh, I can finally make a steel pickaxe, can't I? Let's just do that, shall we? Steel pickaxe. Better pickaxe. Whoa, significantly better. Alright, now we need to pump this oil to a place where it is useful. Oh no. Disaster. Oh, not that bad actually. But still, like, get rid of these trees, please. I can't just run pipe through when I'm not in the right places. Here. Pipe. 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 Am I out of pipe? I'm out of pipe? How dare you? More pipe, please. Is this where I want it? Sure. This could be where I want it. Oh, now I need more pipe again. But now I can just run it. Run! Go, my pipe. Arrive in the location. Why is there no oil in this pipe? What did I screw up? Oh. There is oil in this pipe, I just didn't connect it. That's fine. I guess one of these in order to connect the pipe! Better tree destruction technology. I feel so bad about just destroying trees, though. I keep wanting to use the output that I'm getting. Alright. I don't actually remember which of these is going to be the one that I need for oil and which is the one I'm going to need for water, for advanced processing. I think this is oil and this is water, if I am correct. So we're going to do this. Of course, we still need to get power over here. Problems. This game is all about killing trees. It kind of is, you're not wrong. But then... what if I need the... what? It's completely unreasonable, isn't it? I just want to get rid of wood at this point. I am going to use this wood to power my brick production. Excuse me, I will be back in a moment. Get out wood. In fact, get out stone. Maybe I should be mining stone into here? Am I gonna need more stone? How much more brick am I gonna need? Probably a lot. Oh, sure, yeah, you can tell me. That's fine. Did I get it right, or did I get it on the wrong side? This is not a game where I am worried about spoilers. I reserve the right to not do what you tell me to, but I am definitely interested in hearing what you have to say. Yeah, more Hollow Knight on Tuesday. We're gonna be starting with the arena, so, you know, if you want to show up late to the stream, I don't blame you. This is the one regular inserter pickup bonus. Get in there! I guess I want power first. Let's do this first, and then I'll do the other one. Okay, so oil's the other one. Okay, cool. And then we need production of these things. And presumably storage for now, because I don't have anywhere to use them? Also, more pipe. Always more pipe. Not enough ingredients. Yeah, I just needed to get pipe makers making pipe, which means I need more iron production. Iron production. What a trial. Alright, just pick some of this stuff up. Now I can make... If I want to add another 10, I should add another 5. I cannot add another 5. I will add as many as I can add. You can also rotate the correct direction. That would be helpful. This patch is small, and that's irritating. Oh, so water's on the same side as heavy? Okay, I like that. That's actually memorable. Where is more iron, actually? Way the heck out here. Yeah, it's pretty much time for trains. Does this guy still need to be here? This is full, so I guess he's not doing anything. This is still soaking up gears for science. Science is backlogged at this point, so I could just add more labs if I really wanted to. But I'm kind of okay for now. He said, lying through his teeth. I probably just want to make another 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so... Probably want to get to 20 labs, I think. But this is how many labs I am making right now, I guess. Because this is how many labs fit. Is that what I wanted? Never get advanced oil? Yeah, I'm not surprised. For speedruns, it doesn't make a difference. Like, advanced oil helps you conserve resources more than it helps you create more resources. And conserving resources is not your problem, is it? Did I pick up more iron? I picked up a little bit more iron. Okay. So we're going to do something like this. And which way am I going to expand this? Downward? If I'm adding more refineries, I think I'm adding them downward. Alright. This got medium pole and electric, big pole, which are exactly the kind of poles I want. Mining productivity, eh? I still want inserter capacity more than I want the other things. But then we'll go for miner productivity. That sounds great. Yeah, 14 oil refineries in under 5 minutes. And I am creeping up on my first oil refinery at the 3-hour mark. So clearly I am doing something differently from the speedrun. Yeah, if I was to set up more oil refineries... Down? Probably just down. I don't know how many oil refineries I'm gonna need. Probably more than 6? Whatever, that's a problem for future me. So, we have... storage. So once I am actually creating any of these things, which I don't need to do yet, I will have the ability to store it. Oh, 5 minutes from when you start the pipes. Okay, that's a lot more reasonable than 5 minutes into the game. I don't actually know what I was thinking when I assumed that. That is a completely crazy number. Still, 3 hours is not that good for oil, compared to the possibilities. You still can output. This needs to be red. And should I merge in? I'm creating a lot more bottom ore than I am top ore. And it's prioritizing top ore here. Blech. I'm not sure how to fix that. Actually, no, I'm pretty sure how to fix that. Throughput! Okay, what am I trying to do? I am waiting to be able to set up engines. I need to be able to make... Oh, man, am I making red circuits now? Is that what I'm doing? I don't want to make red circuits. Red circuits suck! Plastic is 45 minutes in? Good job. Alright, in order to make red circuits, I need to be able to make plastic. So let's start with making plastic. How do I make plastic? Coal and petroleum. So, am I belting the coal over to the petroleum? Or am I piping the petroleum over to the coal? How fast is the 0.15 speedrun? Like, I remember Anti-Elites made it to under 2 hours for 0.14, but... Or was it 0.13? I don't remember which one it was on. But I don't remember how fast... I don't know anything about how fast the 0.15 run is. How optimized is it right now? So... Red circuits, he said curiously. Yeah, 0.14 is like just under 2 hours. I was there for that stream. That was really exciting. It was really cool to watch him finally make it after all this time. He put in a lot of work in that speedrun. Holy crap. That was impressive. How am I setting up for plastic? So plastic is the first step. Let's start making plastic. What am I using plastic for? I'm using plastic for red circuits. Red circuits require plastic, copper cable, and green circuits. So I'm going to want to make red circuit production like up here. So I want to be able to make plastic in such a way that it's easy to get over here. So I think that means I want to make plastic over here. This seems reasonable. This is a good place to make plastic. Which means I have to belt over rather a lot of coal. Where is coal coming from? Just here, right? 4 hours! Dang, dude. Is it really that much longer to get to the rocket, or is it just that unoptimized? Alright, let's start more coal production. And we'll send it down here, and then send it over to the left through the woods. That much longer, dang. It's kind of crazy. Alright, so first let's make some miners. We'll put another row of miners here. I guess all the way up as far as it can go. So we can make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 miners. So one more miner. And then this needs to go this way. How am I getting it? Am I just really doing that much underground? No, I think I want to send it over this way. It's time! Inserter bonus has been achieved! Alright, now mining bonus. It's a good song. It's old, but it's a good song. About to be on military science? I have no idea what that even looks like. As far as I am concerned, that is pure fantasy right now. I am so far away from even thinking about it. I need more belts. So I guess I go to the place that is making belts. How are we doing here? Give me all of these. And all of these. You really need to start making more of these. That's a problem. The amount of iron I have over here, as you can see, is literal 0. So that's going to be a while. But I'm never using you anymore, and I really don't see much point in keeping you around. So, I still haven't even seen a biter. I kind of don't care. Like, look at this setup, right? Do I look like I'm equipped to deal with biters at all? Gonna automate turrets eventually, but ooh. Multiplayer team got 1.4 down to an hour 33. Wow. Cool. Feels like a lot of work. What am I doing here? I'm dropping a light over here because there is no light. And then this needs to be sent over to where petroleum will eventually exist. How far does this go now? Wow, that's so much longer! Cool. Oh no. This again. Time to chop down infinite trees. I'm gonna drop a light over here. Be able to see what I'm doing. Nope. Nope. Hand grenades would work. Oh no. I need to pipe it down further to get around the copper. Disaster. But if I use hand grenades, I won't be able to collect all the wood. I don't think you're... I think we're optimizing for different things here. Alright, that's fine. Now we can go down here. So mad! I understand. I understand. Let it never be said that I am not sympathetic to the plight of those who have to watch people chop down trees. Oh, this is not good. And yet, I persist. Because I am stubborn. And because I have not made a machine gun. Or really any kind of military. At all. That is not a thing that has happened. It's going to happen. It's going to need to happen. Yes. Mine better. Mine faster. There we go. Is it coming through? It's coming through. We're getting all of the coal. Cool. So now we have to pipe up petroleum. Which is doable. And then we make plastics in refineries. Not refineries. Chemical plants. I need more iron. You guys! I need so much more iron. Please, give it to me. Give me the iron. So does that change the mining speed on these once I get mining productivity? Not in any noticeable way. On the other hand, that might be because we are almost out of electricity. Aha! Aha! Yes, I can see how that would be a problem. So let's resolve that little issue, shall we? Alright, now you guys are loaded with coal. Does that give you enough coal to do the things you need to do? Answer, most likely not. But let's see. And I think I can rely on this burner here. Right? Yes? Always coal. Coal is always the problem. It looks like we are now fine on electricity, so the problem was coal, which means I just need to be making more coal. Is that going to be good enough? Might be good enough. I should probably just combine these into one big coal output, instead of doing this weird split thing across 3 different sets of miners. Also, this one is out of coal, which would, in fact, affect how much my coal output is. I can see why that would be a problem. Alright, cool. Well, resolve that. Solid fuel would, in fact, be nice. I usually do solid fuel, or I did solid fuel in a bunch of my .14 plays. Solid fuel is a little far in the future for me right now, though. Did I pick up enough iron? I picked up some iron. Definitely not enough iron. So let's get 2 of these making plastic. So 2 of these making plastic, 20 petroleum gas per coal. How much petroleum gas do I get out of this thing? This makes 100 crude oil. 40 petroleum gas every 5 seconds. I can I? I mean, I guess if I don't have anything better to do with my heavy and medium, or, whatever it is. Where does it say heavy oil and light oil? Okay. I usually want to make fuel out of light oil. Do I want to make fuel out of heavy oil? I can. Or I can just save it. Sure, but I'm not going to use up so much lube that I will use up all my heavy. Like, heavy to lube is not a great drain on heavy. So if I put this here, so I can have petroleum coming in one side and coal running up the other side, and then output plastic on this side. So I could do something like this. Pipe. I'll just move you, that's fine. Where did I put you? Here. And then I guess another one of these. And then pipe. Right. And then I have this coming up this way. And then I have plastic output as soon as I turn this on. You're right, 0.15 is sure to have a lot of things I am not expecting. I agree. That's probably completely accurate. Let's make another refinery, shall we? I just want to see what I can make out of it. I haven't looked at the formulas that are available. So I can make solid fuel out of 20 gas, out of 20 heavy, or out of 10 light. And lube is out of 10 heavy also. And it's the same fuel value for all of these. So clearly I want to do it out of light, since cracking is not a thing at the moment. Oh, and I can fill barrels! I completely forgot about the ability to fill barrels. I don't know that I'm going to do anything with barrels until I have logistics, but rad! Okay. So not turning this on yet. Oh my god, I'm getting attacked. It finally happened. Crap! What'd they do? My pump jack! You bastards! Repair. Alright, well, I guess it's time to make a gun turret. One of these. Along with the additional... Hello? It's the same one. Okay. It's the double alert. Huh. Huh. Forgot about double alerts. Okay. So, new pump jack. Yeah? Did I make a pump jack? No, I didn't. Make a pump jack. And gun turret can go down right next to the pump jack. Get these trees out of the way. Get out of here. What do you think you're doing? Firearm magazine. Sure. Terrible, terrible damage. Oh, and I need to make one of these. Only one, though. Because it got ate by the biters, too. There you go. Just keep pumping. Excellent. Well done. Good job. Oh, the productivity affects these things too. Man, good job, mining productivity. That's awesome. Okay. So I clearly need to start setting up on military. So I guess that's my next step. Also, where are you biters coming from? I need to be prepared to go after biters. Blech. Yeah, I'm not ready to turn this on at all. Down here somewhere? Over here somewhere? That they first ran into here makes me think they're south somewhere. The question is where? Is it territory I've already explored? Maybe it's time to set up a radar? I mean, as long as biters are coming to this area anyway, I might as well set up a radar here. Oh, right, I could toggle pollution. Pollution is a toggle. Map. Pollution. It is no... Oh, they could have come from anywhere. And it's not immediately angry flashing on a place that they might have come from. Alright, time to set up a radar. The radar definitely going right next to the turret. This is going to need a light of some kind. Not that it's powered at the moment. But as soon as it is, I want to be able to see what I'm doing. Alright, now that I have plastic, kind of, what do? I need to set up for red circuit production. So red circuit production could happen up here. Didn't that... Oh. So military. Learn how to better guns. Learn how to better bullets, actually. Yeah, this is going to be nuts. This is going to be necessary. Are you kidding me? Gun turrets go into the creation of science packs? Wow, look at this tree, though. Huh. A lot of stuff. Cool. Okay. Military 2. I believe the ratio on red circuits changed, right? So it's 6... Encourage you to automate stuff you should be automating now? Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. That was quick. Okay, so now I have better bullets. Great. Which I am definitely going to need to automate the creation of anyway. Oh, that changed too. Copper and steel and regular bullets. Why? I need to automate regular bullets too? Why would you do this to me? Okay. Alright, let's get started on that, shall we? I guess red circuits can take a backseat to preventing myself from dying. Also, give me a better gun? Alright, so these are just iron. These are copper and steel and the other thing, so iron. Copper and steel and this thing. Hey, we found a use for steel! We got there, boys! Where am I doing this? I'm gonna need it for science. So I guess I want to do it over here somewhere? Like, I could do it here? Sure, this works. Okay. God damn it. Never enough. No matter what it is, it's never enough. Have I learned how to circuit network yet? No. You're empty. A shame. Oh, these are all almost empty. I'm gonna need to find a new patch of iron before I continue this. Jeez. Alright, so... this goes here. And produces Hello. Red. No. Produces yellow. Is there, like, blue bullets now in addition to the yellow bullets and red bullets? That would make sense as a general progression of bullet type. So this just needs iron, which is easy to accommodate. This is then going to feed another facility, which is going to be making red bullets. Now this needs copper and yellow bullets and steel. So we need to send steel over. We can send it across this way. That's fine, right? Spaghetti. Are they green? Are you trying to tell me that these bullets here... This is green? You're telling me this is green? That looks to me closer to this color than to this color. I mean, admittedly, I'm not so good with colors. Colors are hard. If you tell me it's green, I think I'm gonna have to believe you. But that's not how I see it. Okay, good, good. You'd call that yellow. Are there, but there are more bullets. There are green bullets that are additional bullets past the bullets we have. That's what you're saying. If I look at military, show me the bullets. Where did you go? Additional military. Oh my god. There really are green bullets. Unreal. They glow. Those do not look safe. Those do not look safe for anybody. Like, obviously not safe to be shot with, but not safe to handle either. I would not want to be the one handling green bullets. That's what I'm saying. How am I getting steel over here? This is such a mess. What if I send steel this way? That might actually work. So what I think I can do... is send this way. Oh no. Oh right, there's different types of uranium. You gotta process all the different types of uranium. What a mess. What a disaster. Alright, one more underground. Get underground. Steel. Can this work? Is this a thing that can work? I think I need to do something with this first. Like this. It doesn't look as good. And then... like this? Alright, one more underground. Unreal. And then steel. Alright, now we have steel. Hello. Please do not be bad at drawing paths. Alright, one more. And then in order to get steel up... hello. Light. In order to get steel up here, we can split off of here, or just go up, I guess, and make both of these go under. I'm just going to start pulling these things from over here, because we have a backlog of them. There we go. That's an even number of belts. That seems more appropriate. So I want steel to come up here. Which means we need to do this. Because everything looks better with buffers. So you can now get blue inserters. That way, that way, that way. And I guess put you in a box for now? It's as reasonable as anything else. Do I have any boxes? I don't have boxes. Alright. Finally make medium poles. Still can't reach. What am I doing? Alright, you get a regular power pole, little guy. Also, we need to actually finish making steel go this way. Like, steel needs to actually finish outputting. It's not even... Is it connected? It is connected. You need to stop stealing all the steel, is what you need. This is unacceptable. Alright. Nope. We are using steel poles here. We are using medium poles because medium poles are better poles. Much better. And then, what am I doing with this? I guess just output till it's empty. Seems as reasonable as anything else. And now we have red bullets. Eventually. We eventually have red bullets. Yay! We did it! It's automated! Get the hell out of here. Uh-oh, this one's empty. Miners! This is gonna be a problem. This is continuing to be a problem. I'm going to need to eventually automate gun turrets as well. But for now, I can just make gun turrets, and that is fine. Well, not fine, really. But something I am willing to tolerate temporarily. We're definitely going to need to protect the oil. Alright, what happened to that gun I made? Oh, it's over here. Can we get rid of this gun, though? Yes, much better. Is this game still at the point where you can't destroy things unless you put them in a chest and then destroy the chest? Or did they introduce something new for that? Like, I guess I just need to have a throwaway chest here somewhere. Fine, I will make another box. Make box. Put things I don't like in box. Like you guys. And like this little Dirk. Is that it? Is that everything? Is there anything else I don't want to carry around with me? Anything else I think will be entirely useless forever? Not really. I think that's about it. Okay, next step. I got no idea. Next up is rails. Next up is engines. Uh-oh. They attacking. Same place. Cool. Next step... Actually, I should make me some armor, is what I should do. And then go out and fight them. Which means I need a lot more bullets. And maybe grenades? Maybe turrets. You need to make bullets faster. Not that I expect that to just work magically. Would be nice. Whoa. I am dropping a lot of frames.